Angela, Jamie, Nessie, Adrian. It is lovely to see you. Magyakers, how are you doing? It is weird. It's also a bit scary being live again. it's we've got part of ex-hurricane, ex-tropical storm Nigel affecting the UK. So it's a wee bit wild, just a wee bit. How's things, Adrian? Are you getting clobbered by wind and rain? We've had some little bits of branches down. The rain last night was unbelievable. It was chucking it down. Not seen rain like that for a long time. But it's actually quite warm. So you can almost see out to sea. The coast is just over the horizon and past that mist. Fun and games. Fun and games. So I am down to one puppy, which is my mum and dad. So I've had her downstairs a lot the last couple of days during the day, but she's going to sleep where she's always slept at night. How's things, Angela? That margarita cake looked amazing. Absolutely stunning. We'll see what havoc the wind's caused down here. It was meant to start dying down a bit and coming back in tomorrow hard, but we'll see. Amanda, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Oh, we've got some new flowers. Why do we have new flowers? Let's have a look. So this is the one you went to, the Jacobites that were home here. Wolf, how are you doing? Daisy, the lovely Daisy, how are you? Someone's been back with some more flowers and it's not the anniversary. It's a very card. In memory of the 6 Jacobites who fought for the restoration of the House of Stuart, 21st of October 1746. So, unless it is an anniversary of one of the Jacobites, but we've got fresh flowers. No card. Interesting. Wolf, how's you? It's lovely to be back, but I've had butterflies all morning. Little one is safely back at school. She's back to normal. Much to her disgust, it has to be said. She wasn't a happy bunny. She's been telling me all weekend that she's being homeschooled now. And she got one of her books out that has puzzles and maths type challenges and things in. So yeah, she wasn't impressed with me when I got her up to school this morning. Iron Antler, good to see you. How's you? Scott, lovely to see you as well. How's things? Doing okay? Nice one, Iron. Thank you for being here. So, what have I missed? What have all you lot been up to? Jamie's got some stunning coins about the banknote. It's 24 carat white gold banknote. And that looks absolutely stunning, Jamie. Julian, how are you doing? Yeah, my house is so quiet. I'm a little bit lost. Well, Meg's keeping me entertained. She's been running wild, to put it politely. I had her outside for the first time on the grass this morning. I wasn't sure at first, but soon got used to it. Didn't bat an eyelid at the chickens. I did pick her up and take her in when she came for a look. I thought that might be a step too far. I didn't want him to scare her. Queen, how you doing? I didn't want him to scare her because she's going to be a working dog. I'm having to be really, really careful how I play with her, what commands we're giving her and how we're giving them, because she's going to work. She's going to be one of the fittest, happiest working Labradors on the planet. Nick, how you doing? Are you back home yet, then, Nick? Nessie, don't let him. How would make him noise on the road? Don't let him come on. So I went to set the live up this morning. They put another pillar in. Now I've taken it out. Set the lines up this morning and it was the same as usual. I want the horses in. Came to start live and my YouTube setup has completely changed. Completely changed. Logman, how are you doing? I wonder if these trees are down yet. Not too far off with the weather we've had. Torrential rain. Let's get started on. Bianca, thank you for coming in. I'm here, Bianca. How are you? Thank you for coming in. I am really good today. One, two goats. The goats hiding inside. Usually got two horses. I have a horse. Hello, you lot. The goats absolutely love the fallen leaves and the dead leaves and all, and go crazy for them. Slip sliding. Gregory, how are you doing? Where have you got a wrench? You should have had one. There you go. Audio wonky. Sandy, how are you doing? Thank you. I've tried taking out the headphones and see how it sounds. So let us know what it's like. Please. Wow, the gate hole's full of mud. So you've got the lovely little goats at the top. And the horse. How was sound off? Was it crackling or sound like the microphone was rubbing? Gary, good morning. How are you doing? Oh, sorry, good afternoon. I've come out in a teddy bear fleece jacket and do you know what? It's lovely and warm and too hot. Happy days. Yeah, this phone's on its last legs. It's the first time in like a year, the last few days that the microphone's been alright. That's why I've been having to use headphones for the last year. I couldn't trust it. Let's go down. Gregory, how's things with you? Ooh, we'll have a look see how my hazelnuts are doing. I need to get these picked before other people. Okay, brilliant. As well, at the phone's microphone, because I'm holding the phone, it was picking up the sound of my hand on the phone and it irritated the hell out of us as well. As audio being a bit messy, but we'll see how it goes. I might have to take it out of its cover to stop that if it does that. We'll see. So we're going into the wood where the Roman quarry is, if the trees haven't collapsed on that first part. They dated it by some Roman graffiti, and Empress Severus was mentioned on it. And I can't remember the names, the commanders in the UK. Autumn is definitely here. Right. Oh, there's a robin singing away. Right. These are younger hazels, so they tend not to have many on. Daisy, I've missed you. Well, I've missed everybody. What with the summer holidays and then little one being sick for like 3 weeks. I'm dying to get out for a walk. Someone's nicking them all. I can't see any, damn it. I've been having restless legs pretty much every day. Purely because I've not been able to get out walking. Irritating the arse. Oh, I just saw some hazelnuts. Yes, it looks like someone's had them because they were low. Oh no, that's an acorn. How rude's that? They've not. Well, there'll be some higher up for the animals, but they've left nothing on the bottom. How rude. George, how you doing, George? Oh, humbug. Right, should get less windy down this path as we get through. Ooh, what they doing? Let's be nosy. What are they doing? Footpath closure. See, they've cut off a big bit. Right. I shouldn't really give you location of the way. We are at the top, and we have the Roman inscribed rock, and it's on the path we're going on, but I just cannot find it. It's driving me. Tony, how you doing, Tony? Good to see you. Ooh, they're going to get told off. The horses have been down. The council hates the horses coming down this path. They'll be putting specialist anti-horse gates on again. Ooh, heck, it's clumpy and cloggy. And I didn't put my walking... Ouch, nettle. Didn't put my walking boots on. Damn it. The rain last night, it was pounding down. It sounds like the roof was caving in. It was unreal. What time is it for you, Tony? Is it early doors for you? And just like that, it chills out a little bit. A little bit of peace out of the tempest of that wind. So you never know. We might get to see the deer today. We're going to keep an eye out for the deer. Just you never know, they might be back. I think I've missed her, but you never know, the buck might have moved back downhill. Would it be in autumn? But we'll see. We're going to go up the moors. I just need to wake my legs up, get some miles walk to get my legs back in condition, because I've had so many weeks off with school holidays and then little one being sick, looking after a mountain of puppies all day long. I've not got my miles in. Kay, how are you doing, Kay? Good to see you. Kiwi, how are you doing? This time of year, nettles are evil, they're drying out. Springtime and autumn time, nettles are horrible. They're needles with the poison on them. They're stronger, they're stiffer, they're drying out. Same as dead nettles. Dead nettles hurt, they actually stick in you like splinters. Evil, I said it, evil. DJ, how are you doing? See, fall. It's windy, it's warm, really warm. So the theory is that ex-hurricane, ex-tropical storm Nigel, whatever they call it now, the seas around the UK are too cold for it to build, so it starts to collapse on itself, and we just kind of get tail-endy crappy stuff. Nigel started in the tropics of Africa, but it didn't head into the US. It went north, it turned and it went north. And it's coming our way. They're on about major winds. We've got weather warnings pretty much for the whole of England. Nessie, have you got a warning for you? Pizza, how you doing? How you doing? Yeah, no spamming in chat, please. Thanking you. Can someone stick us the subs in just a minute on it? I forgot to do it. You lovely, lovely lot. So yeah, but this storm, I don't know if we've got it as named as Nigel, if it's been changed to a name for us. There's a possibility it's going to move the jet stream, and if it moves the jet stream, it means that we're going to have a heat wave. So like a real Indian summer, but we'll see. I can't see in the sun, hang on. Let's stop down here and get a drink for 5. So one of the families that took one of the pups, Orange is now called Bruce. Bruce's owners come here for a walk, should I say? And they're talking town, which is just up the road. We've been there as well, so you never know, I'll probably go and meet them. Thank you, you lovely, lovely, lovely lot. Daniel, how you doing, Daniel? Buddy Big's in the house, you little legend, you. How you doing? Well, not little, giant. Instead of stopping and having a drink, I just carried on. Oh, damn it, dropped it. Bar Humble. Cindy, how you doing, chick? Yes, more of a giant. Do you know what? I've noticed pretty much every lady on YouTube is under 5'4" at the tallest. I think you're 5'5", aren't you, Nessie? But there's only a handful of the lasses, like I'm one of them, that are like 5'8" and above, even 5'7". Do you know what? I am loving this, not being able to use the mic, because you don't hear me huffing and puffing. Oh, hang on a sec. I shall just put the top back on my muscle and get muscle bottle. So yeah, we seem to be the land of little people. There's very few Amazonians of us. Samuel, how are you doing? Good to see you. Give you a wrench, Samuel. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, most of the ladies on YouTube are petite. It's odd. Silly Rain, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in, Silly Rain. Ooh, heck. Yeah, and a half. Do you know what? When I had my spine fused up, I expected to drop down in height because the disc had prematurely aged, so like it had gone squish. And they were taking that out and fusing the bones together. So I thought I'm going to lose at least half an inch. I'd always been 7'8", started to get older, shrank a little bit to 7.5, 7.5, and the surgery put me back up to 5'8". Mental. I wouldn't advise to get your spine fused up though, to get a little bit taller. It's not fun. It's a bit scary. And physio are evil after it. So I can't see anyone in this little boggy meadow. Paula, good to see you, Paula. Thanks for coming in. If I miss anybody, shout at me. I don't mean to be ignorant. Well, not to you lot anyway. Oh, cool. So, deer, where art thou? The last time we saw the deer, they were in this paddock on the right. And I'm just looking for a set of ears or a tail. Roe deer around here, they're a bit like, they're a smaller version of the US whitetail. You've got that big white rump and white tail. It's the best way to see them. If they're facing you sideways, it's a little bit harder. Mona, how are you doing? And then we've got the main marsh that they've been in. So we shall have a look. Oops. Oops-a-daisy, I shall shade you from my crappy screen. Gareth, thank you very, very, very much. Lisa, how are you doing? Lisa, I hate that. It does my head in. Thank you very much, Gareth. Thank you. Ryan, good to see you. How's things? Right, little dear, where art thou? Be my friend, come through. So we've got a little bridge there, just a natural bridge from a tree. And it looks like the badgers are using it. Lisa, Lisa, you make you make more of those little inches. My little cupcake. Ooh, that sounded weird. Sorry, I know that sounded weird. I tend to talk shite and waffle when I get a bit nervy. It's just my thing. All the heavy rains filled these trenches back up there. Hopefully you can hear that high-pitched noise. That was blue tits. I'm looking for the gold crests. Gold crests and fire crests are the smallest birds in the UK. They are about half the size of a wren, and a wren is like a little ball. And they have a bright yellow or bright red Mohican. As you get older, because the notes of the songs are so high, you lose the ability to hear them. I can still hear them, thankfully, so despite what my kids think, I haven't gone deaf. Oh, we got doogies. I'll just hold you down when we're past the doogies. last night. Oh, it's Sarah about, I didn't tell her. Brun, how are you doing, Brun? So last year this was the fawn nursery. Hello, Mr. Nuthatch. The doe slept and bedded down with the fawn on this edge here, and this is the first place that we saw them together. This year she hasn't. I've been looking for her. Yes, Gareth, get your rod out. Oh, Gareth, you could do one of my kind of my titles, right? I've got a title for you, Gareth. I'd triple dare you. Come see my rod out. Or come see my rod. Something like that. Give it a title like that. Double dare, triple dare you. Now that would be funny. I've not gone over the top, I'm slacking. I'm down in the bottom bit. Paul, how are you doing? Paul had me in stitches yesterday, pretty much all day long. Well, actually, everybody did. I got absolutely not done. I just sat laughing all day long. So, here, oh God. You know, I was telling you last night, Mick. There you go, another. Louisiana, how are you doing, Paula? I did see Paula, didn't I? Did I just see Louisiana and oh, am I dreaming? Tell me I saw Julian, I thought it was Louisiana there. Quickly we're looking. Yes, hashtag, no, not just any road, Gareth's Road. Come see Gareth's Road. They're just so funny. I need a couple more titles like that. I need to be doing something that a bit tongue in cheek. Sorry, that sun's a bit flashy. Flashy light is bad. You know you want to, Gareth. And we'll all share it out. Come see me with my rod out. Ooh, heck, he fell on me back end. Yes, you need to do that as well, a moist hole. I could touch the sides. There's another. Down so deep, I could touch the sides. How about that? Titles can be fun and a little bit rude without being rude. Do you know what, Daisy? I've been looking on the way back up. There's some big patches. The balls are kind of drying out, so they're extra sticky. And it's that time of year where they're getting your hair done. And it takes a long time to get them sticky balls out your hair. Right, we'll see if they can work. See, this tree's dodgy because that branch has snapped. What am I even doing? Yeah. Hang on, there, down. See that big snap in the branch? And I don't particularly want to wear it. So we'll come under the tree, around the side. the water should be raging today. It's really not killing. Oh, it's all fun. For Mick and Nick, come watch Nick play with Mick's rod. On the right touch of fishing, Nick gets to hold Mick's rod. There you go, you see, you can have all this fun with rods, fishing rods. Oh, it's getting fishy in here. Daisy, yes I am. I've missed you lot. My family think I'm a bit tapped, a bit mad, so I can only really get it out to you lot. Shazza forgot to put her walking boots on. She got put off by a guy wanting me to change my internet to his. I didn't have time to put your boots on. Oh, but the title would be worth it. So we're going off piste and we're going around the side. Because that is minging. That's deep. Ooh, shrooms. We've got lots of little shrooms. Raymond Blanc yesterday on the TV was making a wild mushroom fricassee. He went and picked 5 different wild types of mushroom, and one was called a magenta mushroom, and it was bright purple, and that's in the UK. It's like, but for all it's edible, you wouldn't think it would be because of the bright colour. Oh, this has got a lot of water in, so we're definitely going over the top. So on all along river cobbles, this was once underwater. But it gotta be. I do like that new thumbnail, buddy. It's smart. Look, all these branches down. Shazza should be watching what she's doing and paying attention. We're gonna have to come back up this way and go through the wood. If they haven't reopened the path back, which I don't think they will. We'll have a look. How they're gonna reinforce the path, I do not know. Paula, thank you. Yes, Lisa, I'm still here. Paul, it's not me, thank you. It's the conditions, I swear. Yeah, it's good to have the norm back. I've missed it. So we're coming around to the Rimmon Quarry. All that water coming through. In some of these, this is just a path, but it's turned a stream again early. I caught it last year, was it last year? In the world's slowest, most feeble flash flood ever. It was just trickling away. I was soaked to my skin. Ooh, we're on top of a cliff. Oh, there's lots of water in. Daisy, I've missed you too. I've missed everybody. Here, piggy, 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 piggy. Oh, don't set us off. Ooh, the trees are still standing. Wow, what a surprise. They're not going to be far off dropping though. Let's have a look at what we've got in the bottom. That tree is not going to be far from covering this path. It's huge. You've got a lot of branches and rock in the bottom now. The whole bank is coming away. Hang on, what are you laughing at? What have I done? What's Nancy saying? Oh, with me sore knee. Oh, I've got a sore knee, and you should see the bruises on my thigh. It ain't. No one behind me is. I keep thinking there's people behind me. So, big trees. A sliding forward, and they're taking this whole bank with them. See it slipping there, slipping all the way along. These trees are all going to drop in probably this winter. You've also got a fault line across there. That's probably going to drag down with them. So lots of new branches down the bottom. I'll be stupid and I'll take you down the archaeology. So, seeing earlier, it's been dated for 209 AD. It was stone used to repair and build points at Hadrian's Wall, which is about 5 miles away from here. It's a good distance and the terrain's not the best for such travel. So we've got the graffiti from what I saw on that sign on this bit. Question is, where is it? I've been looking for it and looking and looking and looking, and I can't find it. Like, what's the easiest way to get down here? Don't particularly get down on muckiness. Right, do you know what? I'm going to go around, I'm going to do it properly because I thought. So I had a bit of an accident last night. Oh, there's our tree. Doesn't that look like a bum? Bum tree. Yeah, I had a little bit of an accident last night. On the videos of the pups, you'll have seen a board at the top of the stairs to block them in. Rocket, how you doing? Well, that board, it's actually part of my dining table. It's an extension to it. And I went to take Meg back up to bed last night. I had her under one arm. I had a bowl of food for her in the other. Went to step over, so I got my left leg over. Went to pull my right leg over. Caught my foot. I went down. So I went down on my right knee. As I've gone down, it's pushed the board into my inner thigh. And I was on the floor for ages because it hurt so bad. So bad. I've got a lump about that and a bit more. So about that long on my inner thigh that's just black. It doesn't hurt. And my knee's a bit sore. So all the marks, Shazza, don't be stupid, right? All the marks on this stone is from the Romans. I won't spend too long down in the bottom of here. So those tool marks are 1800 years old. And I really want to move because I'm under that giant tree that's going to fall. But all these marks in the stone are 1800 years old. Unbelievable that they're still here. Just unbelievable. All those marks. This whole stone face was excavated back in the day, all the way around, and it goes around the corner. Challenging, how are you doing? So I'm just going to get out of the way of those trees because I'm being silly in this wind, and we'll see if the path's been opened up. I doubt it, but we'll have a look. Challenging, brilliant premiere this morning. That soup looked amazing. Let's have a look. The council are renowned for not removing warning signs when they're finished. So those, yeah, it's still shut, look. So we have to go down the other way to the river. There is a lot of water down there. So we're going to go over the top. SSC TV, how are you? So the sheer work, not just cutting this stone, but transporting it. Like 5 miles is the closest part of the wall, but if it was used to repair areas, it's going to travel a lot further. Lots and lots. And they weren't here for just a couple of weeks, they've been here for years. Lots of acorns on the ground. But I love this place. Banshee, good to see you. How you doing? It's amazing. I would say they'll come and remove the trees, with it being archaeologically important. How are you doing, Banshee? The written Rock of Gelt is a tablet, and there's written by the Romans here, they found. I think there's only 2 or 3 of them in the UK. So that was removed to be preserved, and that's in a museum to keep safe. But there's graffiti on this wall. I can't find it. Driving me nuts trying to get it. But it was worked by the Romans all the way along. Right up here, fascinates me. And that is actually a riverbed, it's not a path. I need a drink. Jamie, how's your bike been? Have you been out in it in the wet? Is it alright? Because if it's your electrics, the rain might mess with it. I'm not being stupid and walking back up that path. Nope, we're going over the top. You'll have looked at the wires, have you? Of course you will have. Paula, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Ouchie with me Sony. So that's twice in 2 knees. I've been down on my knees. Didn't half hurt. Hopefully there's someone that can have a look at it for you. There's got to be somebody that'll have a tinker with it, that knows what they're doing with the electric circuits on it. Could be a nick in a wire, connection out, could be out. I love this place. That's a big branch, come off that. Daisy. Right, we're going to go over top. When you're out in the woods, you have to be careful in windy conditions. Use your ears as well as your eyes. Any creaks, any snuffling noises. Look for hanging branches. All these river cobbles. Ooh, that's a pretty. There you go, Jamie, look at that one. Quite heavy actually, but I'm not picking up stones, I promise. I'm just showing that. And, Jamie, fossil. Is it fossil or is it iron? I think it's actually a layer of mineral iron in it. Right, let's go. Tomorrow morning, so about 9 AM GMT. I know that's earlier for everybody, but it's normally the middle of the night. In Australia, it's kind of dinner time-ish. Hockey, how are you doing? Demi, our resident photographer and just wonderful soul. How are you doing, chick? Yeah, so that really hurt last night. Did not go down the clatter. I didn't hurt the dog. Jessie, how are you doing, Jessie? I didn't hurt the puppy. I saved the puppy. The food was kind of scattered around me. So while I was on the floor, trying not to cry, I was picking up the food that I just dropped everywhere. So yeah, that you know, just under your kneecap and go where the bone in your leg starts. There. That's what I landed on that wooden panel. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, hey. It was interesting. Do you know what, Lisa? My lab pups, they love phones. I was on a video call with daughter last night. All the puppies have gone now, bar my dad's. We had 3 puppies just leave. Well, I met Rose with her puppy, and I had 3 people visit and take puppies in 24 hours, so 4 people altogether. So I'm just down to little Meg, and it's like, oh, I kind of miss having my hands sliced open every morning saying hello. But my hands are healing, that's a good thing. But yeah, it's too quiet. Saying that, I had my eyes in the back of my head, because Meg's on her own. She's sleeping up where she's always slept. I'm not being silly and letting her sleep anywhere else, getting her used to anywhere else, because she's going to mum and dad's next weekend. But obviously I'm bringing her downstairs. She's going to my dad's, so I get to see her grow up. She's learnt to howl. I kind of feel a bit sorry for her mum and dad, but yeah, she's learnt to howl. She's going to be a working dog. So yeah, Rose has been having fun with little Jet. Oh, and another story. So the puppy that was bought by the young couple, and they named him Huey, paid the deposit when he was about 4 weeks old, 5 weeks old maybe, and they were meant to pick him up on the 28th on his payday, which is this week, isn't it? I got a text, I think it was Thursday, maybe Wednesday, to say that they weren't taking the puppy, but I was okay to keep the deposit. I thought, too right, I'm keeping the deposit, you can do one. So Huey, they called him, we were teaching him Huey because obviously it was going to be his name. It was on his paperwork, his vaccination sheet, it's down as Huey. So the people came to see him yesterday. They came from Barrow and Furness, which is the opposite end of the Lake District, about 2.5 hours drive. And they were loving him, he was getting cuddled in, they wanted him. Just talking away, getting a feel of them as people. And I thought I'll have to explain that he's got Huey on his paperwork. And I went to explain it all, and I went, and that's why he's got the name Huey. And they stopped me, and they said, oh my God, that's what we were going to call it. How spooky is that? That is just fate. So yeah, Huey is still called Huey. Just meant to be. Other Lisa, hang on, look at this one. Look at that one. I mean, some of that's from taking down a tree. This one's the worst by far. I've got scars all on my wrist from those little claws. There's like newborn puppies from feeding them. So yeah, that's kind of fate. So Huey, that was given up, is still called Huey. Meant to be. So Orange Collar, he went to a lovely family with a 16-year-old and an 18-year-old. They just lost their Labrador. They saw mine and came straight over, and they took Orange, and he's now called Bruce. Well, we called the big pup Bruce, didn't we, the firstborn? So he's now called Bruce. I went to meet Rose, and I was on my way home, and I saw that I had a mess. Why am I up here? I had a message from the advertising site, and it was a couple asking about the puppies. Is there any more photos? So I sent them some, and I said, you know, you can come whenever you want today, thinking they were like local. No, they came from Lancaster, which is like a 2.5-hour drive again. So the next county over. They got to mine, got in the house, saw the puppies and burst into tears, which set me off. They just lost their Labrador. An old couple, adult kids and lots of grandkids. And their dog died while they were on holiday. And they said, we came home and it wasn't a home anymore. He was coming home from work and there was no one at the door, and it just didn't feel like home. A couple of the kids were a bit iffy, thinking it was too soon to get another puppy. But lovely, gorgeous people, really. And they were looking at both boys, so Pluto and Huey. Now, Pluto is like family favourite, daughter, a boyfriend. They wanted to keep him. They were trying to get his grandma and granddad to take him so they could keep him. But they kind of said, no, at 75, no, we don't want to do it. They looked like they were going to pick Huey, but Pluto got in the fella's arms and he just settled down. He got in the woman's arms and he nuzzled into her neck and just sat on her knee and went to sleep. So as soon as they started saying that, Amy was in floods of tears, I was in floods of tears, they were in floods of tears, and they've offered us to go visit them anytime we want. She's sending the woman's sending me photos, she's sending Amy photos, and God love them. Really, really nice couple. So we got photos that night of Pluto, now named Rio, with one of her grandsons, and he's getting the love that we wanted for them all. Yeah, very bittersweet letting them go. See, I'm too soft-hearted. I won't lie, I didn't post for that week because I felt awful. I felt really just sad. Just bursting into tears all the time, just sad. And I didn't want to really see anyone, talk to anyone. So that's why I wasn't really on YouTube much. I wasn't posting stuff. And I've had to force myself to start again. But yeah, I feel bright today, but Lisa, lovely to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Give them pups a hug from me. Brandon, how you doing, son? Good to see you. How you doing? Len, good to see you. Sorry, Len, I was wondering, talking to myself. Yeah, Shandy, Pluto just got in there. Patty, I love you. How you doing? Pluto, he was in the guy's arms, he got settled, and then he was licking him around his neck and on his cheek. That sent him off crying again. It was incredibly sad, but incredibly happy because we knew that these people were going to love him, and that's all that we wanted for all of them. I've got one left, son. Mum and Dad, she goes on Sunday, so she's downstairs with the other dogs. So I'm kind of side-eyed, like, oh my God, not again. Because he's been through 2 puppies, Jack and Willow. But she's having a ball. She's a bit cry if you're not in the same room. So I was sat on the loo and I had the door open, just me in the house. And she come tootling in, she looked at me and she nicked the toilet roll. Turned round, tail in the air with that strut on. legged it into the living room behind the couch where she's collecting stuff that she's stealing. Magpies, absolute magpies. Yeti, how are you doing? Yeti, shrooms yesterday. I was watching a chef, a French chef, collecting wild mushrooms. He had a lot that I knew of, but another one was an amethyst. Can't remember the best of its name, but a bright purple mushroom. Lovely. Apparently they were quite a mild taste, but new to me. You would expect the brighter coloured shrooms to be the poisonous ones, as the rest of nature is. Same with the toadstools. It's getting wild again. Why? Ooh, I don't want Uno. Sorry. I just saw the flowers. I didn't know what I was looking at. I'm sorry about it. Rest in peace. Sorry. I bet it is. You look like you've been busy. You've got a good weight worth, haven't you? Sorry about that. I didn't know what I was looking at, and I wouldn't have shown it if I'd worked out what I was looking at. Sorry. Ooh, Ron, challenging. What are you doing? Ooh, car inspection. Fingers crossed it sails through. Fingers crossed. What have we got down here? Some quite big branches coming through last night. But the wind was howling through. I would cry if my dog went in that bog. I don't bring the dogs here purely because of the cliff edges, and people's dogs have passed away from falling off them in here and drowning in the river, so I don't bring them. But yeah, they would be firmly on a lead away from all bogs, because they will be stinking. There we go. My knee is stinging. My knee is stinging a lot. But I've been on them twice this weekend, so it's not a wonder. Yeah, you know the Hurricane Nigel, or what was Hurricane Nigel, it's come to the UK quite quickly, Yeti. We actually got the remains of, well, we got some of Hurricane Lee. It's not going to be, well, around about 90 mile an hour winds in some places. I think up my way, actually, ish. But there's a lot of heavy rain. Quiet. Usually means there's a hawk not far away. I heard a car door. I'll go down the river edge, have a look. How's things with you, Patty? How's those beautiful grandkids? My little grandson just turned 1 and time flies. Oh my god, is that a council van? They're actually doing some work on the bit that we're not allowed down. Miraculous. Possibly, or the skiving. Have a look down here. See, the water's really high. Get those Darling little kids, a hug from me. Hi. Back up. I wonder if they've closed the car park off. I'm just going to have a drink. Choking for a drink. Sorry I had to move from the spot I was on. Sarah, how are you doing? Chris, how are you doing? What have you been up to, Chris, out and out? Wow, I'm warm. Sorry, signal hit me. Every time I see Chris pop up, I think it's my son. That's why I went quiet. I was like, he should be at work. So they're not doing any work. They might be. Got a lot of cones and barriers out. Jamie, you'd have a ball in here with your sucker-upper. Lots of crevices and places to suck, Jamie. Lots of places all the way up. Suck away. And that side. And even more this side. So it is, they're doing some work on the main road and there's like so-and-so are using the car park here. Well, what's its official name? I was calling it a sucker-upper to Mick as well. I tell a lie, a sucky thing. Visiting, how are you doing? Thank you for coming. So yeah, imagine your sucky thing right in those crevices. Jamie's got the equipment to suck, haven't you, Jamie? We're at the top of a little waterfall. I can't get down to the side. In that as well. Some nice crevices under there. Your sucky thing will do well in. It's a gold, well, sample collecting sucky thing. What is that that someone's left behind a brolly? I'm on soon brolly case by the look of it. So we're not going to make contact with the road people because I feel funny. Feels a bit wrong. Ah, they're working on the bridge. That's cool. I like. They're working on the bridge. I wonder if the bridge will get shut. That's a very old little stone bridge, sandstone bridge. Would have been made with sandstone from the quarry just there. A gold sluicy stick sucker thing. That's what it is. Jamie, what's its official name? Mick, what's its official name? You see, I don't know. Long-tailed tits, my favourite little bird. And we've got a bank of sticky willy up here. I'm not filthy, I'm just descriptive. I'm trying to describe stuff. I think I'm good at that, like purple helmetry. Just up there and over there. Purple helmetry, you get the gist of what the harsh. So you've got the old farm building, the hayloft. That'll be a couple of 100 years old. Look at the lintels and the uprights on that. And your air vents, like the old arrow slits. And it's been extended. The original corner building's just here. And they've extended it back towards the house. I can only see one stall. Be a shed for a big pig. Sparky, you little legend, you. How you doing? Right, the eyes are peeled. Where are they? Not often you get two sets of balls in your hands, is it? Two pairs of sticky balls. So they've dried out, they're getting a bit old. Now the Velcro hooks have really set. Wooded up, kinda. Those in your hair are a nightmare, but look how it's dyed back. All dyed back. Nick, have a good one. Thank you for coming in, chick. That's not great. Yes, the balls are shriveled. Oh, they're bigger. They're a better set of balls. It's a unit in your hand. Sticky balls. And we've got cars having a crack, so we'll go on the grass, on the farmer's grass to get past. Someone's been for a walk and on the way out maybe. I know they've got a dog. Awkwardness. Saxon, how are you doing? See, blackberries, lots of blackberries, but I won't pick them purely because my dad tortured my brain with the worm story, plus their dog leg cocking height. If a dog could cock its leg to their height, don't pick them. A bit like yellow snow. Sparky, what you been up to? I hope you've been misbehaving. A little bit of naughty always makes up a lot better than all good. The good thing is I don't see cow doo-doo, so he's probably got the cows on the opposite side of the main road. Fingers crossed. And he's got all this end locked up. Yay. Where's his cows? I can't see them. He's got all his silage in for the winter. Oh, his cows are in the sheds. Look. See the moo cows? Way down there. Sorry, the wind. It is lovely being back. For all of us scared. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. If your dog can cock its leg at the height of the blackberries, don't pick them. They're gonna have a coating that you don't want. Bumblebee, how you doing? I went to cock my leg there, you know that. My kids give me the oddest looks and I've got no idea why. How long have you... When did you start testing negative visiting? Sounds like you've had a really rough deal. One of the lads that works for my brother, a gamekeeper up in the hills, he's had it now 3 times, and he says this new version has been by far the worst he's had of the 3. But everybody's different. Some people are getting it and it's nothing. You just don't know. No rhyme or reason to how ill you're going to be. I had it in January, 105 temperature, and I was bouncing off the walls. It was bizarre. They gave me the antivirals because I'm on medication that dampens my immune system. I've not got an immune system. I think you've done your... Wow. See, again, everyone's different. Everyone's different. Purple, how are you doing? Ooh, that wind's a bit sharp. How's things, Purple? Long time no see. Oh, my back's spasmed up. Sparky, I've been on my knees twice this weekend, and you should see the bruises up the inside of my thighs. I'm not getting them out. Wow. The last one was by far... The first time was on Saturday morning, having a big old clean around because someone was coming to see puppies. And I kind of slipped on a wet kitchen floor, put my hand out to grab the door, missed it, smacked my knuckles, ended on my knees and did my foot. Last night, taking the puppy up to bed, puppy under one arm, bowl of food in the other, went to cock my leg over that board, caught my other foot, so I went to go down on my right knee, which smacked the board into my left thigh, and ow, don't half hurt. I didn't know what to do with myself when I was on the floor because that hurt. Right on the bone, just under your kneecap. It's stinging, it's a bit sore. And it was a hen pheasant. There's another hen pheasant. So, I wonder... There's a wild pair of pheasants with chicks. One of the hen chicks actually appeared in my chicken shed. So... The pheasants are about teenagery now. Ooh, a steel drum. Are we banging it or burning in it? Bumblebee, no, that was because on the puppy videos you'll see them behind a big board and it's an extension of my dining table. It's like mahogany, about 1-inch thick mahogany. That's why it hurt so much. I went down on the wood. Ooh, that sounds so wrong. But yes, I went down on the wood, on my knee, on the bony bit. Wow, that hurt. I didn't want to get up, it was just hurting too much. I was trying to stay quiet because daughter and boyfriend are in bed. But yeah, I was on my knees. Yes, Jamie, I sure did. It came out wrong, but it's factual. So yes, I went down on my knees twice. Nice one, Purple. Boba, how are you doing? Yeah, well, no, you get the gist. Oh wow, didn't half it. But the board, the wood, because it's extension to the table, it's got little brass, little knobs on it, about that tall. They dug into, right, hang on, 2 secs, right, we'll get a visual, hang on. I'm not taking my trousers down, you're getting the area. So, actually, all my inner thigh, you can kind of see the lump there, so inner thigh all the way there is absolutely dark purple black, and it's going to go increasingly black as the day goes on. Purple this weekend's been bittersweet. The puppies went, I'm down to 1. I'm a bit lost. But they're all doing great. Jet is keeping Rose really busy. Child support and college fund, Sparky. You need the college fund, you know. And entered into the will. We're going to go over the top. I don't fancy the road today. We're going to hit the cycle path. The Northern England cycle network. You never actually see a bike on here, to be fair. So it's looking a bit iffy out to sea. Ooh, do I know who you said your piece to? What have I missed? Sorry, I'm nosy. Hang on, just reading back. That's the way. I put a short up yesterday of somebody in the live chats having people in on StreamYard, and in the back chat of StreamYard, the private chat, doxing people's real names and including their surnames. 4 people's names, and a lot of us are on a written down naughty list for that channel. It's like a badge of honour. So there's Nessie, Mick, me, Gareth, Stu, Jamie. Have I missed anybody on this naughty list? And there's 4 she's doxed. And I'm kind of a bit miffed at the person she's doxed them to. I thought she'd have more sense and tell her, no, I don't want their surnames. But no. She said, go on then. She was on about showing her the names, so yeah, there's a short on my channel I put up last night. Alright, Purple. Yeah, it's a badge of honour, Jamie. We are on a special written down naughty list. But I mean, you can see who she's got on panel. And she's doxing 4 people with, also she added that she was giving her their surnames.
in the back chat. So yeah. You are? Do you know who else is on it, Gary? Nessie's top of the chat. I don't know why, but she's got a real hate boner for Nessie. So yeah, she's also had at least $300 from somebody with the I've no food stories. And that was on his wife's Cash App. He says it'll be another couple of hundred on his, but you need to check it. Loads of other people coming forward that have sent her money. On the old I've got no food for weeks at a time. So yeah. Hang on, what's with the one? When the weather's crap by Sparky and there's no one in the house, because my lot, they can't leave us alone for 5 minutes, I'll put a panel up. You can come, Sparky, we'll put the worlds to right. So I major crack on it, so to help other people, not myself, other people. She was doing joint lives and she had 3 other channels on her live stream into theirs, and she let 2 accounts up on panel who porn bombed her for 6.5 whole minutes. She didn't see it. She wasn't actually on her live, so she left up a lot of porn, tanking. There was a bit of all sorts going on allegedly. So she after 6.5 minutes she deleted it. She managed to save her channel, but the other 3 channels that were live streaming with her, they all lost the channels. 6.5 minutes, like 6.5 minutes. That was up there. It's nuts. Read up your sausage. Oh, you calling the sausage? Aye, Sparky, next time the weather's shit and I've got no one in the house, I'll put a panel up and we'll all have a good old rant and put the worlds to rights. Nessie, so am I. But aye, 6.5 minutes the porn was up on screen. So yeah, 3 people lost the channels, but mystifyingly she managed to keep hers out of it. Stevie boy, how you doing? Just pretty much purple. I just don't like potentially being doxxed. So yeah, Paul, you alright? There's my hills. We're going up the hills really soon. Gary. I know, Ted was wanting it on a DVD, wasn't it, for Quiet and Lonely Nights? Rose, how you doing? Is she asleep or is she lying around like a loony? How's things, Stevie boy? Good to see you in. I'm back to my usual routine. Now we've had the deer herd up on this back end. I can't see them in. They tend to move Daughter left a crisp packet down beside the sofa she dropped. So Meg got hold of that crisp packet. It was salt and vinegar, mind. She had her face in the crisp packet, pushing it around the room, trying to get into the bottom. So funny. Typical Labradors. She's been eyeing up the chickens. But because of the job she's going to do, I'm not letting her out and around Cheap. I don't want him scaring her. As she's going to be a working dog, I've got to be careful what I'm teaching her. Everyone teaches the dogs differently, and because she's going to be a working dog, it's more of an exact what you've been taught. Oh, that old ash has seen better days. That's losing a fair few branches. Daughter was making a bacon sandwich before, and she went mental at her hands after she'd had it. I had some toast. It looks like she has a taste for butter. But Labradors are nuts. Nicole! How you doing, chick? Hi, Nicole. I'll give you a wrench. There you go, Nicole. Thank you for coming in, chick. How's you? Oh, bless her. Yeah, that's the main road from Carlisle, so the west coast to the east coast to Newcastle. They were talking about making it into double lanes the whole way, but they haven't as yet. You've got crawler lanes, you do have the odd dual carriageway going up the odd hill, but not enough of it. It's a dangerous road. Really dangerous road. Oh, I could do with sorting this bit out because it floods. The cycle track floods. Let's go through the wood. Loads of acorns, but someone's had those hazels. Actually, oh, my back. I'm a bit tender after my shenanigans this weekend. Nicole, how are you, chick? Do you know what? I've been proper sad purple. That's why I've not really posted or been on since last weekend when the puppies started leaving. I can't imagine now having all 9 back at the age they are. But yeah, I'm down to 1. And I miss mental hellos every morning. Rose does Jet go mad in the morning when she gets up. Oh, she's awake. Stevie boy, this road, for all it's the main road from Newcastle to Carlisle, they've made a section of about 11 miles average speed cameras. That's just naughty. That's rude. Sorry, getting a drink in the wood. But they're keeping... Rose isn't in, is she? I can't tell her. I'll be telling you a lot, and I'll be telling Rose again, and I feel like I repeat myself a lot. Oh yeah, they do love the comfort. I've got a video, I'll send you. Oh, did I send you it? Little Meg sat on daughter's bed, watching the TV. She loves penguins, it turns out. A programme with some penguins on. And when the penguins went off screen, she just put her head down, started to doze off. And when a penguin came back, she was back up watching. Cute. But Jet and Meg are still keeping the same routine pretty much. They seem to be sleeping at the same times. I was trying to sneakily record a FaceTime off daughter. I'll have to have a look and see if it worked. kind of did it a bit late on in the call, but yeah, she likes penguins. I want that tree in my firewood. I'm also told it's not a full tree, it's just a branch, believe it or not. It's huge. Ah, it's got the girth of a full tree. Oh yeah, you can see it snapped. So it snapped. Doo-doo, up there. And that giant branch, the thickness of a tree. It's on the floor. I thought it was a full tree that snapped. Okay, Rose. Oh, there's many catfishes about, Purple. Here, there and everywhere. Nessie, what are you smiling at? Jamie, I'm so glad that she's with Rose, you know, because I know she's going to be loved. It's lovely to see. It pulls at my heartstrings because my heart's a bit aching a little bit. Girth. Yeah, it's got some girth on it. The owl chicks are being a bit noisy at the minute. They've got at least one female chick, and she's trying to develop her call. Well, the girls kind of screech. The boys to-wit to-woo, but the girls kind of screech. And she's not quite got it down. She actually sounds like she's in pain at the minute. Gareth bobbed his head. Do you want to see the girth, Gareth? I'll show you the girth. He's got a big trunk. Let me tell you, Gareth, it's a big trunk. Well, it's not a trunk actually. It's a branch. So the tree's lost. What I thought was a tree is actually a branch. So it started there. Snapped that one on its way down. Look at the girth on that. It's like a whole tree. It's a branch off the side of it. So there you go, there's your girth for today. Almost Stevie Boy. I'm in Cumbria, but I'm about 10 miles from the border. Oh, my back. The border with Northumberland. I actually grew up in Northumberland, up in the hills in the middle of nowhere. And it's wild, it's harsh, but it is beautiful. I'm in Hadrian's Land country, Hadrian's Wall land, it's just up the road. Nutter, how are you doing, my mate? How's things? I finally got my little and well and back to school. Always go with your gut, Purple, it never normally lets you down. Right, little goats, where are you? So we've still only got one horse. What's Gareth saying? Oh, Jamie, you can hang on. Ooh. Gareth, nice one. Ooh, heck, the horse is eyeballing me. Jamie, you know Nessie and her pink pussy nose? I found her something for her pussy nose last night. Hello. You come in? Hello, you lot. That is a very snazzy jacket. And we've got the 3 goats. I would love goats, you know. Jamie. I had a damn good title for Gareth, I'll have you know. Gareth sea fishing off the beach. Come see Gareth hold his rod. Or come watch Gareth with his rod. Brookie, how you doing, chick? I don't know where the other horse is. She's got two. She's maybe got the other one out on pasture. Ooh. These goats tried to butt me the last time they were down this end. How you doing, Brookie? My life is back to normal. Little one's back at school. She's not much. She's good when she's at school, but she does everything she can to get out of it. And she has genuinely been sick for like 3 weeks. But she knew the writing was on the wall that she was going back to school today. So she's had one of her like puzzle books. She's 13. She's got Downs, so it's not work for a 13-year-old, but it's at her level. And she'd done some maths in it the other day. And I said, oh, I'll have to show your teachers that you've been doing some work all by yourself. So now she's got it in her head that she wants to be homeschooled. And that's her schoolwork book. So she spent all weekend telling me that she's now homeschooled. I hope to God she doesn't tell her teachers, because it is not happening. No, 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 no. I'm not cut out to be a teacher at all. And to be fair, at school it's really specialised teaching that she gets. But yeah, she's got it in her head that she's being homeschooled. Gareth, as if. I never say anything filthy. Gareth holds his rod. It's descriptive. Purple helmetry. You've seen it, you know what it looks like. It's got its own little eye, and yeah. Come watch me trim my bush. I was trimming bush. Jana, how are you doing? Nessie had us off there. How you doing, Jana? Leave your rod out of it. But Gareth, we want to see you with your rod out. How, you see, so once she gets something in her head, she's a bit stuck. Don't know where she gets it from, but she knows her own mind. So she spent every 45 minutes last night, telling me that she was homeschooled. She had a box of felt tips, and she had that book out, and she had it on the table. So my school book, doing my homework. Yes, Shazza the bushwhacker. I've actually got some more bushes to bash. I need to film that. I do love that Hyundai petal strimmer multi-tool thing I've got. Because if I won't lie, I'm a bit scared of the bushwhacker attachment. I've not used that yet. It's just basically a steel blade, isn't it? And on a strimmer, it's like a 32cc engine on it. It's the biggest engine you can get on like a strimmer, chainsaw, multi-tool thing. I'm Boys Corner. How you doing? I'll just give you a wrench. Thanks for coming in. So yeah, I'm a bit scared of that. It's just like a metal disc with teeth on, and I can see it would really hurt if I'm being an idiot. So yeah, I am a bit cautious of the bushwhacker attachment, but the chainsaw had a ball with that. I took that big conifer down. It was about, well, it was a little bit bigger than I thought. It was over 20 foot. I had loads of fun with that one. I do like the power tools. And that Hyundai engine on that strimmer thingy-majiggy, my bushwhacker, It is fantastic. It's a nice, it's heavy. That's the only downside with the bigger engine, but unbelievable. Really powerful. You saw the job. I mean, it was taken out. It took out. Well, I'll show you on a tree. So the conifer that I kind of took out was a little bit bigger than I thought it was, even though I pass it every day. And that chainsaw, and I had it on the extension bar, and it was about the width of that. So that is about 8 inch, 9 inch across, I would say. That was a trunk that I didn't anticipate. Lovely to see you, Anne boys. How are you? I wanted the seat around the corner, but it's sinking, and like my backside's nearly on the floor with it. Look at the girth on that. Speaking of girth, it's nearly as wide as the tree. What have you been up to, Jana? How's your beautiful corner of the world? Thank you, Anne boys. I know the time difference sucks, and it sucks bad. I miss Loads. They always seem to be on catch up. The timing with Jake's are quite good because he's New Zealand, so I catch his pretty much. See how it's a seat for little people. Those legs are sunk into the ground, and it's only about a foot off the ground. It's very pretty. So you've got the hanging tree. You have, looks like one of the judges underneath the hanging tree. You have boxes. You have a party. You have kids playing. A woman sending a boy off, oh bless him, and a big oak tree. The hanging tree that's said to stand just there. I don't want to sit on, shall I sit on the back? I'll sit on the back. Because it's higher. Oh, the back. Oh, that's better. This is the monument to the Jacobites. What year did I say? It was 1747, I want to say. Oh, cramp in my ankle. But yeah, Sparky, next rainy, crappy day, if I've got no one in the house, I'll stick a paddle up and we'll put the world to rights. I need to speak to Jana. They're already turning here. Look right at the top of that tree. Sorry, the picture quality's crap. Shelley, I love you. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in. I cracked one of the lenses on this phone and I replaced it. And ever since, the camera's been crap. I need a new phone. That's next on my list of needs. I need a new phone. But I'm on it. But yeah, the monument to the Jacobites. It's quite handy that the back's curved because it's a bit of a backside shaped hole. Your cheeks fit about right in. Shelley is an old friend of mine and I absolutely adore her. How are you doing? Have you had the wind, Shelley? It's been blowing a gale up here since yesterday. Looks like it's calming down a bit. Mr. Whistle, how are you doing? So they decided that is the spot of the hanging tree they were hung at, and the parish council had the historians angry because they've replaced the hanging tree with an oak. But everything here is beech, and the historians are pretty positive it was actually a beech tree. But the parish council wouldn't have it, and they replaced it with this oak tree. Yeah, see, you got the worst of it last week. We got some heavy rain, but nothing majorly bad. I think we're going to get the worst of this storm coming in. Right, I'm going to do what I said. How you doing, Mr. Whistle? I'll show you, Sarah. It is here to commemorate the hanging tree. The hanging tree was used to hang some Jacobites in, I want to say 1746, I think, ish, roughly. And this is the monument to them. This stone is placed to mark the site of the ancient capon tree, under whose shade the judges of Assize rested and upon whose branches were executed October 1940. Hang on, we'll go to the bottom of that. For adherence to the house, adherence to the cause of the royal line of Stuart. Colonel James Innes, Captain Patrick Lindsay, Ronald MacDonald, Thomas Park, Peter Taylor and Michael Dellard. The last three men were from Manchester Regiment. So 1946, I was close. But all six were hung here on the 21st of October 1746. Ooh. Ouchie. And here we go. To honour the loyalty and bravery of the 6 Jacobite soldiers executed here 21st of October 1746 for fighting for their rightful king. And it's the 15th Jacobites of Northumberland that currently a wreath every year. So there you go, there's your history lesson for the day. I really couldn't be a teacher, you know. So I had Jacobites. So we've got to, saying that though, we have got a couple of big old oak trees in this field. And they're a few hundred years old. There's one there and there's two down the bottom. So it's possible it was oak. Coffee Walks, how are you doing? Good to see you. We had the Battle for Narworth Castle, 1569, just down the road. Leonard Dacre decided, the rightful heir to Narworth Castle died unexpectedly. And Leonard Dacre, I don't know if he was a brother or a cousin, it might be a cousin, decided he was going to take the castle by force. 1,000 mercenaries. So he hired the Queen sent her troops, and the 3,000 mercenaries were slaughtered in the woodland that we've just been to. The Battle of Helbeck, 1569. Then you've got the Romans, Hadrian's Wall, it's just a hop, skip and a jump that way. Quite a lot of history for up in the sticks. Oh, is this my old lady friend? Oh, I'm going to put the phone on in case it's her car. I think it's my old friend. Yeah, it's my friend. Bless the cotton socks. Either she's early or I'm late. Some stuff sticks to my head and then other bits just go whoosh straight off my head. Oh, and another. So, everywhere, white feathers. Since my grandma died, I just had a little grasshopper on me. I've seen white feathers a lot, like they could be falling across the garden as far as those trees are from us, and I'll see it. All right, next to me there'll be a white feather. And I go through phases, I see them all the time. Some are flukes, obviously, but others. None of that in here, son, please. One, don't hurl insults at people in my chat. And two, just don't be bringing it into my chat. Do it on your own channel. Or not at all. Play nice when you come back and you won't get a block. Oh shoot, hang on. I was like, what happened there? Gareth, where you at? Gareth, I think I might have just turned you out by mistake, my phone. Right, is that saying Gareth? Because I can't see it. I tapped on Son, but it looks like it's saying Gareth. I've got like a... Hang on, I'll screenshot it. Is it Gareth? Because I tapped on Son and I tapped on Son twice. Gareth, I am so sorry. That's bad. Sorry, Gareth. Didn't mean to. Right, why is that? Right, I'll do it again. Do I want to do it again? I'll do that instead. Right, is that? Right. USMC, how are you doing? Good to see you. Autumn's here. Autumn's already here. It seems to be early this year. I'll take you to the borders. There was an accident just down there. A lad was coming uphill, and this corner is not a big corner. We don't know how he's gone off the road, and sadly he's passed away. It's a freak accident. And some small trees, absolutely awful. So there you've got the border to Scotland. About 2/3 of the distance to the horizon away. About 20 minutes drive. Yeah, autumn's coming in and the trees are all starting to turn. Oh, he is here. Sound. Gareth, I'm so sorry. I thought I'd given you back, but I haven't. Thank God for that. I took a screenshot, I'll show you it. Yeah, look at those trees, they're all starting to change. Autumn makes me sad. Ooh, look what we've got. Again, it's not often you get 2 pairs of sticky balls in your hand, is it? See how the spikes, they go kind of woody at this time of year. It's just like Velcro. And if they get in your hair, or like a teddy fleece like this, they're a nightmare to get out. Absolutely a nightmare. So the farmer, it looks like he's got grass in it, it's not corn. No, it's definitely you. No, I timed someone out, but it was showing you as like your text condensed down, and it looked like it meant it was you, which is odd. ATL, how you doing? Good to see you. ATL, they are very much a mess. This, oh, we've got some greens, we've got some young stickies. Sets of balls everywhere. And evil old age nettles. Old age nettles are horrible. Can you see the spines? They are pretty much like little spelks. They hurt. They hurt, they do. And when they dry out and you think they're dead, they sting just as much. Yes, I'm in a patch of sticky balls. Look at me balls. I'm surrounded by many pairs of balls in front of you. Focus, that's kind of focused. Buddy, talk about sticky balls and Buddy appears. I've missed you lot. I'm kind of, I'm sorry that I didn't post, not that it's really, well, you know what I mean, but I just kind of retreated into myself a little bit for a while. Really, Johnny, is it another name for the same plant, or is it completely different? Ooh, we've got some pink sticky balls. There you go. Is it? Aww. Do you know, I got the... Oh, God, honestly, I've still been like it today. Just keep bursting into tears. I've cried more in the last week than I have in the last decade. Even 2 decades. It's... didn't expect that at all. So, I'm trying to get myself back to where I was. Trying to. Ooh, we've had a big branch come off that gnarly old oak. That oak's had a really big branch off the side that's been dead with a couple of leaves on for years. It looks like it's come down. Oh, Paul's good for a party. But yeah. So you lovely, lovely lot. That is me. I can see rain coming. There's a curtain of rain. Little leaves. Yeah. Is there any actually with leaves left on? Oh, here we go. Hang on. Oh, I'll pull it out. Oh, God, this is about a 10-footer. So it'll grow. I mean, look at the length of that. That's about 10 foot. They're the leaves. The leaves are a pain in the backside. They stick to you, as do the stems. And the flowers are tiny, tiny little flowers. Where's its balls at? Oh, its balls are further back. So there you are. But I'm going to have to scoot home, get a cuppa, get the puppy out. I bet so. That is a pain in the bum as well. I need to get home and get little Meg out. Have her a run around for 5 and get her tied out, and then it's time to go on the school run, get little bod. But I'll be back on tomorrow, Daisy. Tomorrow, the earlier live, so for me it's like 9 AM. Maybe a little smidge earlier for that. I think that's around about your... Is it early evening for you, I think, Daisy? I'm going to try and get the keys to the old church, and we'll go into the old Rowan fort that became a church down the river. Lovely seeing you all, and thank you so much. Thank you for even turning up, because I know I've been away. But yeah, love to you all, Daisy. Love the ground you walk on, woman. Daisy's very talented with a needle and thread, and then some. And how are you doing? I'm just about to go, and sorry. Damn it, I do that all the time. My timing's terrible. But I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully. So thanks all for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Bye now.